Oh, what's going on, guys? Matt over here, Lethal Garage. It's day, I don't even know. Camaro Fest is over. We're cruising back home, slowly but surely. Good morning to Zach Tech. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Last night we got in really late. It was about midnight. We made our way through Kentucky. We hit Ohio. We went through Indiana, and now we're in Illinois. And we're in Springfield, so land of Abraham Lincoln Museum and Library and all that great stuff. So we didn't really come through. I thought it would be cool to come through here, maybe hit up a museum, maybe check some places out before we hit the road this morning. But it's kind of story time. So last night we got in super late, and the front desk is like, oh, you got a truck and trailer, you have to park in our oversized lot. And I'm like, okay, not a big deal, you know, I've parked in oversized areas, or boat parking or semi-truck parking, all that great stuff. And we go to do that. Here, I'm gonna sit down here. So we go to do that, we come around the corner, and I see this beautiful lot. It's got a fence around it, there's a security guard sitting there, and she drives past that lot. I'm like, oh, it's okay. So we keep going, it's getting super ghetto, like really bad. Then we get to this like kind of dirt slash rock lot, and there's two cars already on cinder blocks and a tour bus parked there. One light that's flickering, one light that's solid, and she's leading me, so she's in front of me in this little van, and I pull up next to her with my window down. I'm like, I'm not parking here. Like, it is away from everything. There's no security, no fencing, and I'm pretty sure someone was living in one of the cars that was on blocks. So I ended up driving around, and she's like, hey, you can park in the meter parkings all night if you want to, down across from the hotel, but you have to wake up super early to charge them with money, and even then you only get 2-hour parking. Or the meter maids can give you a ticket and all that stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna roll the dice. We'll just go to the hotel, get all cleaned up, and sleep, and then wake up, have breakfast, and then hit the road again. So that's kind of the theory right now. That's what we're doing, but I'm just exhausted. This is bad. So there's story time. Let's go check some stuff out. The kids are all starting to wake up right now. We did go see, and I forgot, we did go see the ARC experience yesterday. So for those of you who've heard of it or haven't, someone built a replica size ARC. Obviously there's no details or information of what the ARC looked like interior wise or even exterior wise. We only know how long it is, how wide it was, how tall it was. And even then it's still kind of off because they used cubits for measurement, but there was multiple different lengths of cubits. So it is what it is, but no matter what, it's the largest wooden structure built on the planet Earth currently, that is, you know, still upkept and looking good. So that being stated, we checked it out, walked around. Here's some photos and video of that. The ARC. I think we stayed in the tallest building in Springfield. We were up on the 20th floor. Pretty cool. The hotel was okay. Wasn't anything to write home about. The food was kind of terrible, but you could see where we parked last night and this morning. I am literally 5 minutes away from expiration before the meter maid can write me a ticket. So off to Clarion, Iowa. Little middle of nowhere. Why? Because my wife's family's all from there. We're gonna go visit. So let's do this. Let's go to the land of perfectly flat. Ice all packed up in the ice chest. Boys got their games. Wife getting extra beautiful. Yeah, we're ready to go. Let's hit Clarion. Attempting to do on the road editing. It's the first time doing it while driving. We're actually at a rest stop right now, so trying to squeeze in as much as I can for tonight's upload. So when you guys are watching this, know I was finishing editing it on the road and uploaded it on the road via the Suburbans I don't know why I think the Wi-Fi is in here, but I'm just gonna pretend it is. The Suburban's Wi-Fi. So yeah, it's good times. That being stated, still a lot of driving to do. So trying to get all this done, trying to get on the way, and hopefully some good times. So I'll show you guys around Iowa as I get to see it and how I'm introduced to it. From what I understand, it's a super small town. It's one of those ones where it's like a stop sign and you're out of it. So very much looking forward to seeing that kind of thing, seeing and meeting family I haven't seen since I got married to Carrie over 16 years ago. So it's gonna be good times. We've passed into Iowa. This is my first time being in Iowa, honey. So it's funny, there was a big sign out in the middle of one of these fields, and it's like, in 18 miles, world's biggest truck stop. And I'm like, What was it you said? Like, the things you find in Iowa?
The exciting things in Iowa.
That sounds like a nightmare. Like, hey, we have more people at our location than anywhere else.
Kyle,
Come stop with us. Fields and fields of corn. Corn everywhere. It's actually really the same view from Illinois to Iowa, at least the last part of Illinois. It's very much the same. What are we on? Highway 80 right now? Yeah. So we are on I-80 West right now, cruising along. I think my wife is going to pull off here because we're going to switch it up and let me drive. I kind of like it not driving. It's all good though. Attraction. What's the attraction? A bank. The bank is the attraction. Hey, honey, you want to go see a bank? We're at the world's largest truck stop. It's actually pretty dang large. I'll give it to them. Probably parked like 300 trucks. Semis.
We'll go find it.
Oh, we're not going to go to the world's largest truck stop. We're going to go to Arby's.
We're going to Arby's.
So, fun update. We stopped at an Arby's a little while ago. No, not that one. And we sat down to eat, got in line, ordered food, everything. My wife went to go fill up some beverages for the kids, and she set her phone down on top of, I think it was the lid dispenser. And she literally carried drinks over, turned back around to go get her phone, and her phone was gone. And I don't know exactly what happened from that point, but maybe she thought in her head like someone took her phone, like me or whatever, and so she walked over to the table and she was like, "Did you take my phone?" And I'm like, "No, why would I have your phone?" And at that point, the guy that was nearby, we saw him scooting out to his car, taking off, and her phone was officially stolen. What did we learn today?
I suck.
No. Never leave your phone out of sight, even for a second. Yeah. So, Carrie's phone got stolen in Iowa, at an Arby's, by like legit the only one person. It makes me almost wonder like if he was just waiting for someone to walk over and set their phone down. He was waiting for the right opportunity, because it seemed to happen so quick. It was ridiculous. So the last couple hours I've been on laptop and phones and disabling and changing passwords to accounts, and we tried to track the iPhone, but obviously they turned it off right away. I tried calling it right away. It rang twice, went direct to voicemail, and after that point the phone was basically turned off. So yeah. So AT&T shut it down and blocked the personal data. Apple is doing what they could do. I don't even know at this point, and so now it's insured, thank Jesus, I think. I'm pretty sure I paid for insurance on it. But unfortunately I don't have the box or any of the information on the phone, so I don't have the data of the serial number or the details of the actual phone, and they don't list it on the AT&T website, and obviously AT&T is not going to give it to me over the phone because they can't prove that I'm me and not the guy who stole the phone. Like, I get it. So we're out in the middle of Iowa. My wife is down her phone, and at least I have my phone. She still has her iPad, so as long as she has internet, she could still get on to personal things and stuff like that. But passwords have been reset, everything's been changed, and it's been a frustrating couple hours. Yeah. But we're almost at our destination. We're an hour away from family. We're having lasagna for dinner right here. And yeah, that's that. Let's do it. So unfortunately, I was so frustrated with what had happened with the phone. I had to end the video, or I did end the video, because I just was not in a state of mind and completely forgot to really pick up the camera the rest of the time that we were there. Now, we had a really good time in Iowa. Here's a couple photos and maybe videos, I think, of the kids and stuff and the things that we saw. But yeah, good times. Lots of corn, lots of family time, lots of sleeping in, and being frustrated over a stolen phone. So wasn't the best of situations, but you know what? We put our smiles back on our face. We had a good time. We hit the road and endured, I guess you could say. It's just a phone. Who really cares, right? So thanks for checking out the video. Sorry, cut it short. It just was ruined by a bad day. But all that being said, lots more content coming. And until next time, guys, see you on the road.
A sparkly.
Most of the neighborhood will think Luke's actually on fire.